Hello students, good morning, good afternoon and good night. Today we shall discuss the chapter, the first chapter, electric charge. Electric charge and field. Hello dear students, good morning, good afternoon and good night. See, today we shall discuss the chapter, new chapter, that is electric charge and field. Electric charge and field. Set T equals 0. Set T equals 0. Means what? It means ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಮುಗಿದಿದೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲೆವೆಲಿಗೆ ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಬಿಗಿನ್ಸ್ ನೌ. ಸೆಟ್ ಟಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ 0. ಓಕೆ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. It is my first video class. So in this class we studied first, we can go for directly introduction. Next, second point, quantization and conservative property of charge. Conservative property of charge. Conservative property of charge. In my first video class, we shall discuss these two topics: introduction and quantization and conservative property of charge. Okay. What we discuss in the case of introduction? What we studied in the case of introduction? Yes. Write down the notes. The first chapter, electric charge and field. In the given chapter, in my first video class, we shall discuss these two topics: introduction, second point, quantization and conservative property of charge. Okay. Okay. See, in the introduction, what we discuss? In the introduction, what we discuss? In the case of introduction. Here, this chapter comes under the branch electrostatics. Electrostatics. What is electrostatics? Here, how it come? What is electrostatic? How it come? Yes. Here we know that electromagnetism, correct? We know that electromagnetism. We know that. All of you know that. Both electric field and magnetic field exist in the case of electromagnetism. Okay? Yes. Here, this can be divided into two parts. One is electrostatics. Second one is electrodynamics. Electrodynamics. Okay. What is electrostatics? What do you mean statics? Rest. Electrons, it is charge. Charge is at rest. Not rust. Rest. Charge is at rest. Here charge is at rest, then what we can study in the given case here? Charge is at rest, then we can go for electric force, field and potential, and also we can study capacitor. In the case of electrodynamics, what do you mean electrodynamics? Charge is are in motion. Charges are in motion. Charges are in motion. Clear? Yes. Here charges are in motion, then what we studied when the charge is in motion? What we study? Yes. That is electric current. We can study about current, electric current. Correct. We can study the electric current, magnetism, EMI, electromagnetic induction. EMI means electromagnetic induction, AC, alternating current, etc. Clear? See, the chapter name is electric charge and field. This chapter comes under electrostatic. It is a branch of physics. How it comes? Before going to this topic, we can go for electromagnetism. This electromagnetism can be classified or taken in two forms. One is electrostatics, other one is electrodynamics. Here, what do you mean electrostatics? Here, charges is at rest. Then, what we studied, when the charge is at rest, electric force, electric field and electric potential, and also we can study about capacitor. Okay? Then, we can go for one more type, electrodynamics. Dynamic means motion. Electro means charge. Charge are in motion. Then what we studied in the given case, electric current, magnetism, EMI, electromagnetic induction. It is a new chapter. It is a sixth chapter, EMI. Then alternating current, etc. We can study so many cases. Clear? Okay. This chapter comes under which branch? Electrostatics. What do you mean electrostatics? Charges is at rest. Okay. Charges are at rest. Okay. Then we can go for directly charge. What do you mean charge? Anybody? What do you mean charge? Charge ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? What do you mean charge? What do you mean charge? Anybody? What do you mean charge? It is intrinsic property of matter. It is intrinsic property of matter. Intrinsic property of matter. Intrinsic means inside. Suppose let us consider body. Inside the body, we take one property, that is intrinsic property. We understand for this one, we can take one example, mass. Mass is also intrinsic property of matter. Here, this is a Greek word. Around 600 BC. At the time, Greek word is given, that is a charge. Charge comes by Greek word. Okay. Then symbol of charge, all of you know that familiar symbol Q. It is a symbol of charge. Unit, coulomb. Charge unit, coulomb. C-O-U-L-O-M-B, coulomb. Okay. Charge symbol Q and SI unit, coulomb. And it is also scalar quantity. Charge is scalar quantity. Clear? Yes. Here, what is charge? It is intrinsic properties of matter. Example, best example, mass. Suppose the body mass 2 kg. How it comes? It is come inside the body. Here mass of body, it is intrinsic property. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? Intrinsic property of matter, clear? Intrinsic means inside the body we study property. What happens in the body? We can study some properties of a given body which is taken inside. That is intrinsic property. Intrinsic property of matter, clear? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, you can go for an example. What do you mean charge? What do you mean charge? How it comes? What do you mean charge? How it comes? Okay. See. Let us ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಕರಿತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಲೈನಿನ ಲೆಂತ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಟೆಲ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಬಂದು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ 5 centimeter. The line length is 5 centimeter. Correct? It is the length of a given line. Length ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು? ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬಂತು. ಲೈನಿನ ಲೆಂತ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಲೆಂತ್ ಬಂತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಮೆಜರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ, 1 kg ಆನಿಯನ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ಈರುಳ್ಳಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಬೇಸನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕವರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ, 1000 grams ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬೇಸನ್. ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಇದು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಮಾಸ್. ಒಂದು ಕವರ್ ತಗೋತಾನೆ, ಆನಿಯನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾನೆ, ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಂತು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಒಂದು ಆಟಮ್ ಇದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಆಟಮ್? Proton and electron exist in the atom, correct? This electron escaped from the atom by the application of external force. This electron come out from the atom. Atom in the electron ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಇರೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಈ ಬೇಸನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಈ ಬೇಸನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ then mass of electron 9.11 into 10⁻³ kg. This is the mass of an electron. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಮಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಆಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ನ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತೆಗೆದು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಗೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್? ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ charge is a measurable quantity. Charge is a measurable quantity. Charge is a measurable quantity with respect to atomic particles. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಆನಿಯನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಂಥ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ನ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ? ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಲೆಂತ್, mass, time, these are all physical quantities. Correct? Fundamental physical quantity: mass, length, time. Here it is a quantity, measurable quantity. Charge is a measurable quantity with respect to atomic particles. Clear? Okay. Charge unit. Anybody? Charge is measurable quantity with respect to atomic particles. Charge is measurable quantity with respect to atomic particles. Its SI unit coulomb. Its SI unit is coulomb. Clear? Okay. Two kinds of charge: positive charge and negative charge. Two kinds of charge: positive and negative. Positive repels. Negative repels. Positive attract. Negative attract. Here two similar charges are there. Then there should be repels. Here unlike charge attract, like charge repel. Here before going to that charge, two kinds of charge, it is based on charge of an atom or charge of an body. Okay, first we can go for charges always come with mass. Remember, charges always come with mass. Always comes with mass. Comes with mass. How it comes here? Electron mass 9.11 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. This is the mass of an electron. This mass gives a charge. That's why charges always come with mass. That's why we can differentiate charge and mass. Differentiate between charge and mass. What is the difference between these two, charge and mass? Here, charge is always positive and also negative quantity. Charge is always positive and negative quantity, but mass is always positive quantity. Positive quantity. Clear? ನೀವು ಮಾಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ 2 kg 3 kg 4 kg ಅಂತ ತಗೋತಾರೆ. ಯಾರು -5 kg -2 kg ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್, protons are positive charge. Okay, charge is independent. Second point, charge is independent of speed. Charge is independent of speed. Independent of speed, but mass is dependent. Mass is dependent. Depend on speed. We take one example or one formula. M equals m naught divided by square root of 1 minus v square divided by c square. What is m naught? It is a rest mass. Rest mass. What is m? It is a mass of body. Mass of body. It is a variable quantity. Mass of body is a variable quantity. Clear? We use this formula, then we can understand. It depends on speed. Mass depends on speed. Speed increase, definitely mass of body increase. It is applicable for only atomic particles, not a body. Suppose it is a body, then it not depends on speed. How it not depends, later we shall discuss. Okay, clear? This is the difference between charge and mass. Here, mass of body. Here, how it not depends, how it depends. See. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Clear? Yes. Charge is always comes with mass. Then we can go for a difference between charge and mass. Charge is positive and negative quantity. Mass is only positive quantity. Charge is independent of speed, but mass is dependent on speed. We can use one formula, m equals m naught divided by square root of 1 minus v square by c square. Here m naught is rest mass, m is mass of given body. Clear? Rub ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Clear? Okay. Yes. Here see, mass of any body, mass of any body mass of anybody with speed, mass of anybody with speed is not change. Clear? Is not change. But in the last case it dependent on speed, but in the given case it is body, not charge. In the case of charge, depend on speed. Clear? Okay. Once again we use the formula 1 minus v square by c square. You know that. What is m? M equals m naught divided by 1 minus v square by c square. This is the formula. This quantity we should be taken. Here what is v? It is the speed of body. What is c? Speed of light. Speed of light. Speed of light c equals how much? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Correct? What is v? Speed of body. ನೀವು ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ 100 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಅಷ್ಟು ತಗೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಸಪೋಸ್ 1 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆರ್ 100 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ or 1000 meter per second. This is the maximum quantity of any speed of any mass of any body with the speed. Here body speed is always like this: 1 meter, 100 meters, 100 meter per second, 1000 meter per second. Clear? Here it is a bigger quantity, 10 power 8. It is 100. Suppose 10 power 2. Then what is the answer? 1 minus 0.000001. It means it is a very less quantity. 1 minus it is approximately 1. It means m naught by 1. M equals m naught by 1. M naught. It means rest mass. There is no change in mass. It is the rest mass. In the final, we get same answer. M naught by 1. We get same answer. M naught. It means m is equal to m naught. Means mass of body is always equal to rest mass. That's why mass of any body with the speed is not changed. Clear? Clear? Which is approximately equal to 1. This quantity is always very less quantity, 0.00001. 1 minus this quantity is always equal to 1. Clear? Okay. The second point, mass of any charge with the speed. Same statement, mass of any charge with speed is change. Why? What is the speed of electron? 10 power, approximately 10 power 6 meter per second. This is the speed of an electron approximately at room temperature. It is very bigger quantity. Here it is 10 power 6, it is 10 power 8. Then 1 minus v square by c square not equal to 1. It is not equal to 1 means it is a greater quantity or lesser quantity. Clear? Suppose the answer is greater than 1 or less than 1. Then this quantity is fluctuable. Then m is also variable. Hence, mass of any charge with the speed is changed. Here, mass is changed with respect to speed. It is only applicable for charge. Charge is what is that? It is a quantum case. It is quantum. In the case of quantum condition means it is related to atomic particles. Mass of any charge with the speed is always change. Clear? What is the value? What is the speed of charge? V equals 10 power 6 meter per second. What is the value of speed of light in vacuum? 10 power 8 meter per second. They are almost equal quantity. In the case of beta particle, 10 power 7 meter per second. The equal quantity means 1 minus this quantity not equal to 1. ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸರ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ. ಡಿವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು, here this value is very less quantity, then answer equal to 1. Suppose this value is fluctuable, very it is not equal to 0.0000. ಆ ಥರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ 1 minus this quantity not equal to 1. Clear? Clear? Yes. First point, mass of any body with speed is not changed. Second point, mass of any charge with speed is changed. speed is change, then definitely. ನಾನೇ ಈಗ ಹೋದರೆ mass of given body is not change because speed is very less. But in the case of electron speed, very large, 10 power 6 meter per second. Clear? Clear? Okay. Okay. We know that two kinds of charge, positive charge and negative charge. Positive charge and negative charge comes under electrostatics. Charge is at rest only. Remember, charge is at rest. Okay. Here see, we take one atom, carbon. Atomic number 6. Atomic number 6. Mass. It is isotope. Atomic mass number 12. What this number indicate? Atomic number gives number of proton or electron in an atom. It is the structure of carbon atom. In the nucleus, how many protons? 6 protons. In the orbit, we get 6 electron. Clear? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 electron and 6 proton. What is the charge of an atom? My question is, what is the atom in a charge? Yaudu? Yes. How we find charge? Here, charge of one electron. This is the elementary charge. 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. It is the charge of one electron. Minus C called electron, plus C called proton. 1.6 into same answer, but it is in positive sign, it is in negative sign. Clear? Here one electron charge quantity 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 1 electron mass of one electron 9.11 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. This is the mass of one electron. This is the charge of one electron minus E. It is elementary charge. What do you mean elementary charge? What do you mean elementary charge? ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? 1. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಚಾರ್ಜನ್ನು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಸಪೋಸ್ 50 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ. 50 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. 50 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. 1 2 3 4. ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 1. Suppose, assume it is an electron. How many electrons in the classroom? 50 electrons. Charge count ಮಾಡಿ. First electron charge 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 9. It is a elementary charge count ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರೋದೆ 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. How many electron? 50 electron. Okay. 50 electrons ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂದಾಗ 1 2 3 4 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 9. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಸರ್, ಏನು ಸರ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ, ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ನ ಚಾರ್ಜ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಓಕೆ. What is the charge of this atom? My question is, how many electrons? 6 electrons. 6 electron charge. Okay. See. How many proton? 6 plus C called proton, correct? How many electron? 6 minus C called electron, correct? Minus C called electron. Add these two charge. We get total charge Q. Q equals plus into plus 6e plus into 1 minus 6e. What is the answer? 0. It means there is no charge. Charge is there. Total charge of the atom is 0, then definitely it is neutral charge. It is neutral charge. Clear? But we know the two kinds of charge. Which are those? Positive charge and negative charge. How it comes? Correct? We get neutral charge. When we get neutral charge, here charge of given body or charge of an atom is always zero. Then definitely the atom is in neutral charge. Okay? Okay. See. It is a neutral charge. Correct? Why? The number of proton is always equal to number of electron, then total charge. What is 6? This is number of proton. What is plus E? Charge of one proton. What is 6? Number of electron. What is minus E? Charge of one electron. How many electrons? 6 electron. Multiply with 1 electron charge. We get total charge of an electron. We get total charge of proton. Add these two. We get total charge of an atom. Clear? Clear? Okay. See. It is a neutral charge. When the atom become positive charge, when the atom become negative charge. Suppose by the application of external force, one electron removing from this. Once again, I will explain it clearly. See. Okay. See. Here, neutral charge. Neutral charge. What do you mean neutral charge? The charge, total charge of any body or atom is always zero. Here, suppose we take one example, carbon atom. Here, how many electron in carbon atom? 6 electron. How many proton? 6 proton. 6 proton. Suppose one electron escape from the atom. Then it is which charge? How it escape? By the external agent, external force. External force na atom ಕೊಟ್ರೆ atom external force na use ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು electron atom ಇಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾ? ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ದುಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ? ಅದೇ ತರ ಆಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಆಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಒನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯಿತು ಆಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಒನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಒನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್, ದೆನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್? ಸಿ, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್, after losing electron, 1 2 3, one electron loss, this electron loss, this electron loss. Okay, then what is the charge of this atom? Here it is losing. Once again we add the charge. How many charge proton in the atom? Q equals 6 plus E. How many electron after losing one electron? Plus 5. What is the charge of one electron? Minus E. Q equals 6E minus 5E. What is the answer? Q equals 6 minus 5. 1E. Here it is a bigger number. Its sign is plus. In the answer we get positive charge. Correct? Losing one electron, then definitely it is positive charge atom. Clear? Suppose this is a body. Any body made by number of atoms. Suppose in the body we get number of atoms. ಈ ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಆಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಯಾವ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ವಿಚ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಓಕೆ, ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ರೈಟ್? ಸಪೋಸ್ ಒನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಆಟಮ್. One electron given to neutral atom, then in the first orbit how many electron? 2 electron. In the second orbit, after gaining 1 electron from the external, 1 2 3 4 5, then what is the charge of atom? Q equals how many proton? How many proton, baba? 6 plus E. How many electron after gaining 1 electron to the neutral atom? 7 minus E. What is Q? 6E minus 7E. What is the answer? Q equals minus E. in the answer we get negative sign, it means it is which charge? Negative charge. Here two kinds of charge we have studied. One is positive charge, other one is negative charge. It classification depends on transfer of electron. What is it? Transfer of electron. Transfer of electron, we can decide two charges, positive charge, negative charge. Suppose electron transferred to the atom, then it is negative. Electron losing from the atom, then it is positive charge. What is charge? It is a measurable quantity with respect to what? It is a measurable quantity with respect to what? Atomic particles. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ವಾ? ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಓಕೆ. Yes. It is a measurable quantity with respect to atomic particles. SI unit of charge is coulomb, and it is scalar quantity. Mass is scalar quantity, like charge is also scalar quantity. Then we can go to directly property of charge. Main property, conservative property of charge. Conservative property of charge. Conservative property of charge. Conservative property of charge. All of you know that first year PUC ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಾ, 10th ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಾ. Conservative means neither be created nor be destroyed. Charge neither be created nor be destroyed, but which can only transferred from one body to another body, one region to another region, one place to another place. Bangalore to Davangere, Davangere to Bangalore. Allah. Okay? Charge is neither be created nor be destroyed. Create ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, destroy ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. Suppose ಬರೋಣ. See, charge is neither be created and nor be destroyed. Neither be created nor be destroyed, but that can only transferred. That can only be transferred. Clear? That can only be transferred. See, understand with one example. Total charge of an isolated system is always constant. What it explains? Total charge of an isolated system. Total charge of an isolated system is always isolated system is always constant. Total charge of an isolated system is always constant. See, it is a system. Isolated system. It means separate. It is a 3 coulomb. It is 1 coulomb. It is 2 coulomb. Clear? Yeah. In the body, how many total charge? Suppose it is taken, here it is taken in negative sign, minus 2 coulomb. Here, what is the charge of a given system? It is a Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Add these two. Here, the same system disturbed. Disturbed means external force. A system system disturb ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. After disturbing the system, see. After disturbing the system, here charge redistribution takes place. Plus 2 coulomb, plus 3 coulomb. What is Q3? What is Q3 dash? What is the charge of this system? Q3 charge. It is Q1, it is Q2, it is Q3, it is q1 dash, it is q2 dash, it is q3. It means charge redistribution takes place after disturbing the first system. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಐಸೋಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಗಳು ರೀಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಓಕೆ. Then what is the charge of this one? Here charge is always constant, correct? Isolated system, charge of an isolated system is always constant. That's why Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 is always equal to this system. Q1 dash plus Q2 dash plus Q3 dash. Now what is the value of Q1? Q1 3 coulomb, 3 plus what is the value of Q2? 1 coulomb plus what is the value of Q3? Minus 2 coulomb. Directly multiply with ones. Minus 2 coulomb. What is the value of Q1? Plus 2C. What is the value of Q2 dash? 3C. What is the value of Q3? We find it. Q3 dash. Here 3 plus 1, 4. 4 minus 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. Then it is Q3. Q3 equals 4 minus 2. 2. 5 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದರೆ 2 minus 5. Minus 3 coulomb. This is the value of Q3. Q3 how much? Q3 dash. Minus 3 coulomb. Clear? Then how it is constant? Just add these 3 charges. Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. How much? 3 plus 1, 4. 4 minus 2. Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Correct? Q1 dash plus Q2 dash plus Q3 dash. Correct? Q1 calculating value 2. Here Q1 dash. Q1 dash. Q1 dash. Q1 dash 2 plus Q2 dash 3. What is the value of Q3? Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 cancel. You get same answer. It means charge neither be created nor be destroyed. Clear? Suppose it is takes place one place to another place in the distribution ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, but charge quantity always same. 2 ಇರೋದು 3 ಆಗಲ್ಲ, 3 ಇರೋದು 2 ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಯ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಟೋಟಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ ಐಸೋಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ is always constant. Understand for this one we can take one example. It is a system. It is what? It is a system. It is what? It is a system. Clear? ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಈ ತರ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಲಿರೋ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ಗಳು ರೀಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೀಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಏನೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? one example, one more example is there. Okay, ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ 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 Conservative property of charge. One more example. In the case of radioactive clay, thorium gives rise to new chapter ಇದೆ, ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೈ ಅಂತ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ daughter element X. It is parent nucleus, it is a daughter nucleus. Here alpha particle releasing when the radioactive disintegration takes place. Here thorium is 92, it is 2, it is 92 or 2 or 90. Clear? Sorry. Thorium, it is 90, it is 88. Before disintegration, how many proton in the nucleus? 90. After disintegration, how many total particles? 88 plus 2, 90. Before disintegration 90, after disintegration you get total charge. How many particles? 90. Neither be created nor be destroyed. Hence, it is experimentally found to be true. Conservative property is experimentally found to be true. Clear? Experimentally found to be true. And one more. Clear? One more. Quantization of charge.
ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ.